See, there's really a fine line and a bit of a balance when it comes to purchasing scents. You know, you spend a lot of money, you get high quality. You don't spend a lot of money, you get something that isn't really that high quality. But there is sometimes somewhat of a middle ground. There's times when you can spend, you know, a little bit of money, a decent amount, but you also get really good quality, and also can be vice versa as well. So it's really kind of a balancing act. You have to be careful and you have to do your research when it comes to buying fragrances to make sure that you're getting something that has good quality for the price that you're paying. Because you can also buy something that's, you know, a couple $100, but it just may not have quite the quality as some stuff that is cheaper. So today we're going to be going over 7 fragrances with incredible value. We're talking about scents that are all under $50 that have great smell, great quality, for the most part here across the board, pretty good performance, and overall you're getting scents here that basically smell like they could be more than $50, if that makes sense. You know, we're getting stuff here that for the price of $50 or less is unbeatable. So if you're wanting some high quality, nice, somewhat unique smelling fragrances here without having to spend a lot of money, you're going to like this video. So let's go ahead and get started. First fragrance up, we have a fragrance from Lalique. This one is Encre Noir Allure Extreme or Extreme. This is if you want a niche fragrance for about $30, $40. Whatever these go for, I know they're very affordable. If you want niche at a cheap price, go for this. I mean, this stuff is hardcore. It's very sweet. It's got a lot of earthiness in here. You get a lot of vetiver. There's patchouli. It's earthy. It's raw. This is not for everyone. So I want to make that clear. Do not just rush out and blind buy this one if you don't really know what you're doing. If you typically like fresh citrus aquatics, don't go out and blind buy this one, because trust me, you're not going to be thrilled. This is for someone who wants a niche fragrance, just plain and simple. If you want something that smells niche in terms of uniqueness and the composition of what it smells like, and also really if you want something that kind of gets you closer to niche quality, go for this. Now I'm not saying it's, you know, it smells as good of quality as some of my niche fragrances, but it's pretty close. I mean, it's getting its way up there, and it definitely smells a lot more high quality than other fragrances in this price range. So that's from Lalique. So again, that's from Lalique, Encre Noir Allure Extreme. This is actually a tester. Tester says on the glass here. If you catch it in the light, you can see it right there. And it did come with a cap. I got this one from FragranceNet. If you want to check it out from FragranceNet, I will link it down below along with everything else. And again, just to make you aware, testers do come with a cap, so that's pretty cool. It's another way to save money and get even a better deal on a scent that's already so cheap to begin with relative to the quality and just the scent DNA that this one is. Second up, we have Carvin Low Intense. So this is if you want a fresh summer fragrance that smells different than everything else out there. Plain and simple. If that sounds interesting, give this one a shot, because that's what it is. It's minty, it's citrusy, and for me, I get a bit of like an herbal smell to it. Like when I smell this one, there's something just a bit herbal, a bit different about this scent. I don't really think there's any herbal notes listed. I think it's mostly mint and citruses, I believe lavender, although I don't know for sure. It's kind of musky, but again, I get a bit of an herbal, like kind of like you're in a garden, outdoors, that sort of thing. For me, when I smell this one, out of all the seasons, I'm thinking of spring. It just has this kind of green, spring, fresh, vibrant type of thing going on. You can still wear it in summer though easily. It would be a great summer fragrance. I love how vibrant it is. I love just the opening. I mean, you smell this, it smells nice. It really wakes you up. It really kind of puts you in just a great mood for summertime. I mean, when you wear this stuff out in the sun, it heats up, it develops, and it smells even better. This one, I believe you're looking at right about $45. So we're really kind of getting up there to our $50 and under point, right about 45 or so. But still, for $45, you're getting incredible bang for your buck with this one. Definitely check it out. Again, if you want something unique and different for summer, you got to give this one a shot. Next, here's a fragrance I have brought up, I believe, once on the channel so far. It is one that is a bit newer for me. I've been really enjoying and wearing quite a bit here lately. This one was Nautica Aqua Rush. Yes, a Nautica fragrance on this list. You're well under $50 with this one. I believe you're looking at like 15 or something crazy like that. All these Nautica fragrances are very affordable on discounters, like anywhere from $10 to $15, sometimes pushing it $20 depending on what you're getting. You're getting a little crazy there at $20, but still great fragrance here. You know, for the most part, I don't really love any Nautica fragrances. The only one that I really like a lot is Nautica Voyage. I mean, everything else, I like it okay. It smells good, but I don't really love any of them. They just don't really have enough substance to them to where, you know, I smell them and I'm like, whoa. But this one, I love it. I really do. I don't like it more than Nautica Voyage, but I do really like it. It's definitely, as of right now, my second favorite Nautica fragrance. It smells incredible. You get a nice fruity marine type of scent with the saltiness in here. It's very pleasing. It's very easy to wear, very summery and uplifting. I mean, all these Nautica fragrances have a way of just transporting you to a nice destination in the summertime, somewhere in the world, wherever, you know, you may choose. This one does that as well. Very nice. Very good presentation as well. The bottle itself is nice. I mean, nice presentation, honestly, for a Nautica. And again, this stuff smells great bang for your buck here. Doesn't really smell cheap. You know, some of the Voyage flankers can get a little bit kind of on the cheap side. I mean, the original Voyage, for the price, is really pretty good quality wise, but I think Sports is a little bit iffy for me. N83 is a little bit iffy for me in terms of quality. Nautica Blue, a little bit, you know, whatever. But this one really comes across pretty nice, and it smells great as well. Following that, we have Michael Kors Extreme Sky. So this is one that I've been really loving a lot here lately. This one is an ozonic, like aldehydic, transparent, light, summery type of scent, but with a bit of a spicy touch. All of that, you know, kind of comes together in, you know, a weird way. When you think of, you know, an ozonic, light, airy type of scent, you don't really think of spices and stuff, but they do mix some spicy notes in here really well. All of that is on top of a nice musk, you know, a nice base note of musk. It smells great. I really like the scent a lot more than I was expecting. Haven't seen too much info on this one. I think I've seen it talked about a little bit, but not all that much. It is already hit discounters, and this one, I may be pushing it. On Fragrance X, currently it is $54. So I went over budget by about $4. Forgive me. I can almost foresee it going down lower than $50 after it's out for a while, so maybe you'll be watching this in the future and we'll be good to go. But as of right now, this being a brand new release already on discounters, $54. Is it worth it though? In my opinion, yes. If you want something that is clean and fresh and just pleasing for summertime, just something, you know, to kind of switch it up, check this one out. You get a nice quality scent, smells great, decent performance, all that good stuff. You definitely have a great bang for your buck here with this one. It's definitely worth trying. Next, we have Azzaro Chrome United. Don't really hear this one brought up too much, but I'll tell you what, I think it's awesome. This is a green fragrance all the way through. You get tea, you get citruses, you just get green notes as listed in the note breakdown, I believe. And you know, you can tell when you spray it on that it is focused more on the green side of things, and it smells awesome. Just spraying it up in the air and letting it kind of settle and move throughout the air, it smells really good. I love it. You know, of course, Azzaro Chrome, the original, it's been out there, right? A lot of people wear it, a lot of people love it and enjoy it, but really they've came out with some great flankers. Like, a lot of good has come from the original Azzaro Chrome, and this is one of those. Azzaro Chrome United. Of course, it's going to be very affordable as well. You can get this 200 ml bottle for, you know, next to nothing on FragranceNet and other discounters. It's a very nice scent. If you want something, again, that's really different for summertime, check this one out. I can't imagine too many people wearing Chrome United. I can imagine a lot of people wearing the original Chrome, not so much this one. And part of the reason why is because it's not, it's not that mainstream. Azzaro Chrome is pretty mainstream, but this one probably isn't going to catch the attention of, the masses in terms of dudes going out and buying colognes, right? They may spray this one and be like, that's a little bit kind of funky. That's a little bit different. And then they go and smell the original Azzaro Chrome or something else. And they're like, okay, this is what I want. You kind of understand what I'm getting here. I kind of see this one suited more towards the enthusiast side of things. But still, it's going to be a great mass-pleasing scent for summertime. Very affordable as well. Decent quality for what it is. It's honestly not a half-bad scent. Azzaro Chrome United. Second to last fragrance we have Bulgari Aquamarine. You've seen it from me here before a few times. If you want a nice poolside summer smelling scent, go for this one. Not much else more to be said. It smells great. Great performance. It's a unique summer aquatic with seaweed and a nice prominent grapefruit note, a bit of a saltiness. It smells really good, and just like I mentioned a second ago, it smells like sitting by the poolside or by the ocean, by the lake, just by the water. It smells incredible. You're looking at, with the 35% code on FragranceNet, about $47, $48, I believe, something like that, somewhere around in that price point. So great price, great scent, great quality. You can't beat it. And look at the bottle. If that doesn't make you want it, I don't know what else does. Lacoste Homme Intense. You've heard me mention this one a number of times as well. It smells awesome. This is another one of those scents where if you just want something different for summertime, pick it up. I mean, look, we all like the mass-pleasing scents that smell kind of similar, right? Or at least I do. You guys know I like my blue fragrances. I like my stuff that is pretty generic. It's labeled as generic. They kind of all have something similar together. I like those types of fragrances because they smell good. They're super easy to wear, super easy to just throw on and not have to think about it. They're just kind of sitting right there. I just instinctively reach for them. But there's also times when, I want to wear something a bit different for myself. Maybe I'm not necessarily even going out, but I'm just hanging out at home and I just want to enjoy something that is different. Something just for myself to smell. This would be one of those fragrances. The opening is breathtaking. It seriously is. That orange top note, it's nice creamy orange. You got rhubarb in here. Oh, it's incredible. It's to die for, honestly. Guys, check out Lacoste Homme Intense. My personal preference, or my recommendation, I guess, would be to go for the Intense version over the original Homme. I have both. I love both. I think they're both great. But the Intense version really just is simply a more intense version of the original. If you want a bit better performance here and a bit more sweetness, a bit more depth, go for the Intense. That's really about the only difference. This still isn't going to be a beast mode fragrance, but it is going to be a bit better in terms of performance than the original. So guys, that was going to do it for me. That was 7 fragrances with incredible value. These were all under $50 except for one, $4 over. But again, at some point that's probably going to drop down as time goes on. Guys, don't sleep on these. Most of these are great for summer and they're kind of geared for summer. Obviously the Lalique in the beginning, not really considered a summer fragrance, but I think for the most part here, these are all fresher summer scents that are great value and that most people around you and most people outside the fragrance community aren't going to be wearing. These are just for the enthusiasts. They're great quality for the price, and you can't beat them. Check them out down below. They will all be linked to FragranceNet, FragranceX, wherever I can find them cheapest. If you want to pick any of them up, check those links out down there. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow night with another one. Take care.